In just another one of those, why does it have to be this way games? The Vikings got it done at 20-17 against the Washington Commies. I mean, opening drive, 7-0. Here we go, baby. Here we go. But then just dragging along. The offense got stagnant. Bounces weren't going the Vikings' way. The ref decided to get involved and screen Beasley, which would have been an easy interception, allowing Curtis Samuel to score a fluke touchdown. And they were down double digits on the road. Hostile crowd back into it. But then Vikings just found a way. But this is every Viking fan after every single Vikings win. It's just like... Why is this team like this? But you cannot argue with the results. 7-1, getting it done. 6 straight single-score wins in a row. It's just, wow. And also the Bills lost, so now they roll into Buffalo. Josh Allen's elbow is also dinged up, so it's going to be a big-time test, big-time game, but my goodness. Also, is it sad that the thing I'm most excited about, because... So the Kirk Cousins chain thing, it started in London. Cousins wearing Darasaws. Then it carried over to Miami game where he wore 4 guys' chains, right? And it's a road game tradition. When they're flying home, Kirk dons all the ice. And also, he probably should have some real ice on those ribs, by the way. But after this game, Kirk's going to be Mr. T. Woo! Beating his old team on the road after taking a beating of his own. It's just amazing, man. And the Vikings, 4.5 games ahead of the Packers and the Bears, who both lost. Lions, respect, by the way. We'll get to that in a second. And also the... I don't know what it is. I cannot explain this team, but they are fun to watch, and the cardiac kids just get it done again. So we got winners and losers. Let's dive on in. Winner, Kirk Cousins. If you're a Vikings fan and you still hate Kirk Cousins after this game, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't, man. He led his fourth game-winning drive of the season. Took a beating, absolute hellacious beating from that Washington pass rush. Was still dropping dimes. That throw to Dalvin in the end zone was just a thing of beauty, man. Ended up 22 of 40 for 265, 2 touchdowns and a fluke interception. Like, it's not gaudy numbers, but he's winning. It's absolutely winning, man. And a winner number 2, the defense. So, I mean, the defense sort of got fluky in that second half, and Washington started getting some momentum. Something called Dax Milne scored on 2 future Hall of Famers, and Patrick Peterson and Harrison Smith. Okay, but Donatel's defense, respect. I mean, they're still playing soft zone on 3rd and long, which I don't agree with, but they did get things done. 3 of 10 on 3rd down, 3 sacks of Taylor Heineke, probably 12-plus pressures, and taking out the fluke 49-yard Curtis Samuel, whatever that was with the ref, they only allowed 214 yards of offense, which is amazing on the road. Yes, it's Washington. Yes, it's Taylor Heineke, but that's still pretty damn impressive. Winner number 3, Justin frickin' Jefferson, reasserting that he is that dude. Now, I would like to see him dominate more against Benjamin St. Just, but, I mean... As a Gophers fan, like, we know St. Just grabs. He just does that. And it's almost like they're daring the refs to call it out every play. It's almost like going back to the Seahawks and the Legion of Boom with Richard Sherman and who was the other one? Brandon Browner. There you go. Chancellor was a safety. So, I mean, Jefferson, he could have had a larger day for sure, but some clutch catches, especially that one streak down the sideline that set up the Vikings field goal. I mean, Jefferson showed a lot today. On a day when things weren't really going well throughout the middle of the game for the offense, he really stepped up. Winner number 4, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, because of winner number 5, TJ Hawkinson, a.k.a. Gronkinson, man, where we're thinking, okay, well, you know, he'll just learn part of the offense and then just get sprinkled in. I think he literally played like 70 or 80% of the snaps. But 9 catches for 70 yards on 9 targets, including some big 3rd down chain movers. And he has been the missing element because the Vikings passing game hasn't had that big bodied, 6'5", 250-pound target over the middle. It was a matchup nightmare against a linebacker and a safety. Hawkinson is that guy, man. I love it. Winner number 6, Caleb Evans. The pride of Mizzou, 4th-round pick coming out of Missouri, came in for Cameron Tiny Dantzler when Dantzler dinged up his ankle. But the run defense was stout, a 4th-and-1 breakup. And also it's notable that they put in Evans over 2nd-round pick Andrew Booth Jr., who's fully healthy. So obviously Caleb Evans has earned that spot, and I think he's going to be a stud for this team. I think he's going to be a future starter, and love his attitude, love the way that he gets involved with fans on social media and whatnot, and he's just a good, tough player, man. I like it. 7, Za'Darius Smith. So Za'Darius only had like 6 tackles and no sacks in the stat sheet, but he dominated. He dominated the Washington offensive line. He was double teamed. He was beating double teams. He was freeing guys up like Daniil and DJ Wanham were getting singled up. And I mean, Za'Darius is just a force, man. It would have had a 3rd down sack, except his thumb was on the edge of Heineke's face mask for 2 seconds. Please, chow, please. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I mean the refs. We're certainly looking to bone the Vikings all damn game, although they did give us a nice call when Ridgeway basically jumped on DePaula. We'll take that. Eric Kendricks, 9 tackles, a tackle for loss, was just a heat-seeking missile. It's like he was being shot out of a cannon. Kendricks is back to being Kendricks again. And, the first month of the season, it was kind of like, okay. But I think a lot of it was 54 just getting used to the new his new role in the new defense, getting used to playing with Jordan Hicks, which, I mean, they look phenomenal. Like, I love me some Brian Asamoah, but I mean, Kendricks and Hicks are just a dynamic duo right now. Winner number 9, Daniil Hunter. I mean, it's pretty good when you have 9 sacks and you're winner number 9. That's how good of a game this was. Daniil Hunter, 2 sacks, including a key one on 3rd down. The rumors of his demise have been greatly exaggerated. Same thing with Harrison Smith. Momentum swinging pick in the 4th. Also coming up, making some big-time plays on the screen. Ryan OK Boomer Wright, 51.7 yards per punt on 6 punts. 2 inside the 20. Winner number 12, Dalvin Cook. Now, he only had 47 yards rushing, but he ran for some hard yards, as well as that one-handed game-tying touchdown. It's like he refused to let this team lose. Like, he put this team on his back and just like, hey, follow me. That's what I love about Dalvin. He's a soft-spoken dude, but he is an absolute leader in that locker room. When number 13, DJ Wanham, got himself a sack. I think that Wanham and Patrick Jones is second. Future's bright for the Vikings pass rush, man. It is. Jordan Hicks, the veteran, flying around, making plays, 12 tackles, leading the team. Adam Thielen. All right, so Thielen had that big catch, 38, 39 yards before the half, whatever. 3 catches for 67 yards on 7 targets. It felt like there could have been more, but he did what he could. Winner number 16, the offensive opening drive, 9 plays, 78 yards, touchdown. We're like, oh, here it is, the 40 burger. We're going to win by double digits. Nope. Didn't happen. Diamond Dan Chisena making plays on special teams. Kyrus Tonga. Also, you could put in James Lynch as well as Ross Blacklock and Harrison Phillips in there making plays. But Tonga has been good against the run, helping fill in for Diesel Dalvin Tomlinson. Winner number 19, former Vikings Brandon and Shane Zylstra. So they were both activated from the Lions practice squad, and they played against the Greasy Grimy Green Bay Packers. Just 2 Minnesota kids done well, man. Shane Zylstra also caught his first career touchdown in the win over the Greasy Grimy Green Bay Packers. You love to see it, man. The prides of New Spicer London. It's cool, man. Brandon played at Concordia. Shane played at Mankato State University Community College. Nailed it. And also winner number 20, the bowling pin celebration. Now, it annoyed me a little bit because the Vikings were still trailing, but that was still pretty good. And then we get to the losers, the offensive line. So part of it was you're playing on the road against probably one of the better pass rushers in the league. I mean, of course, your pass rush is going to be good when you spend 4 first-round picks on it, and it's pretty damn good even without Chase Young. But, I mean, the offensive line got dinged up, especially that interior offensive line. They got fooled by games and twists and stunts. I mean, Kirk took some shots today, man. Shots. He's like Little John back there. Everybody. Offense after the opening drive, they really lulled until they got their break late in the second half. And then garbage-ass refs. I mean, I know that the ref didn't try to interfere with Beasley on purpose, but it really looked like it, man. And it's so frustrating where if you want to get out of the way, you can get out of the way. Like, you know where the ball's going to be, but he like tried to... It looked like he was D'ing up Beasley in basketball defense. It was just ridiculous. I mean, how does Heineke get away with that? Throwing into triple coverage, and somehow it ends up being a touchdown. Just stupid, man. Kick return coverage. Special teams is sort of meh today. 40 gave up a 45-yard return to Gibson is what it is, as well as receivers dropping passes. And someone else has to step up. Whether it's Thielen, whether it's KJ, whether it's Rager, someone else has to step up besides Jefferson and TJ. JJ and TJ, it can't be it. So you see why the Vikings were rumored to be interested in Brandon Cooks. And also why we won't let this OBJ thing die either. Makes sense, man. Just makes sense. But, woosah. Vikings got it done. I know we want to be like this, but the Vikings got it done. Now we're on to Buffalo. shocking the world, going up to Orchard Park and just burning it down, burning Utica to the ground. Bills Mafia, I love you, but not next Sunday, man. We're going to take care of business. That's right. But your thoughts are thoughts. The Vikings come out on top of the Commanders 20-17. Winners and losers. Who are yours? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.